Let's tell you the breaking news that's coming right now. This is regarding the EVM-VVPAT case hearing in the Supreme Court. The poll panel has clarified in the top court all control units have microchips. The units with microchips cannot be tampered with. Control units, EVMs, VVPATs all are sealed after the elections. All machines are kept safely after polling. The Supreme Court meanwhile has said we will have to rely on the EC for technical data. The Supreme Court has said to the petitioner they can't control elections, and the Supreme Court has now reserved its judgment in the EVM-VVPAT case. Let me go across to my colleague Harish for more on this. Harish, the Supreme Court now reserving its order in this case. But help us understand what transpired today. What about the hearings? What did the EC suggest today regarding EVM-VVPAT safety?
Yes, that's right. There was a very interesting development today, Shreya, because the Supreme Court rarely does it. In fact, 5 days after the Supreme Court had reserved the judgment, the Supreme Court bench had reopened the hearing in this case, saying that they required some clarification, some technical clarification from the Election Commission of India, and an official was summoned for 2 p.m. today, and in fact, Nitesh Vyas, the Deputy Election Commissioner of India, came, and there was a one-to-one between him and the bench, and he clarified all the doubts of the bench. And even after that, when Prashant Bhushan, appearing for the Association of Democratic Reforms, the main petitioner, raised several doubts, the Supreme Court said, now all the doubts have been cleared by the Election Commission of India. There should be an end to over suspicion. We cannot issue mandamus on the basis of mere suspicion, and Election Commission, we cannot control elections. Election Commission of India is a parallel constitutional authority, so we cannot control their activities. And the Supreme Court very clearly said that once the Election Commission of India gives the technical details and satisfy us, we have to go by that, and there cannot be. In fact, we only want that all the apprehensions as far as EVM hacking, misuse of EVMs and abuse of EVMs should come to an end, and we cannot go endlessly with this process. And the Supreme Court has already adjudicated on the issue twice. One, when the Supreme Court said that there should be a VVPAT slip so that the voter is assured that his or her vote has been cast. Number two, when the Supreme Court increased the quantum of VVPAT verification from 1 EVM in a polling booth to 5 EVMs in a particular assembly. So Supreme Court has already adjudicated the issue. The Prashant Bhushan was told by the bench, and therefore you should not keep on suspecting. You should also appreciate the good work done by the Election Commission of India. So as of now, after 3 days of marathon hearing, the Supreme Court has reserved its judgment on the petition which had raised doubts on the functioning of EVM, and had said that 100% VVPAT verification should be done. But Supreme Court has already said that this is a regressive thought, because 100% VVPAT verification will mean going back to paper ballot. That we will not allow. We will not direct, but we may consider issuing some guidelines.
All right, Harish, we'll have to see what the court finally says. For now, the Supreme Court reserving its order in this